What is up, Pokemon trainers, and welcome back to my channel. So today, I wanted to talk about something that we've all probably been thinking about for over 10 years. And that's Kingdom Hearts 3. So yeah, guys, a little bit something different on the channel, but I cannot say how excited I am for Kingdom Hearts 3. I actually put money down on a bet with Kyle from KGR that Kingdom Hearts will come out, at least in Japan, in 2018. Most people know about Kingdom Hearts. It's an awesome game that combines Final Fantasy characters and Disney, which is two things that I really like. But here's the thing. Kingdom Hearts 3 has been in development for so many years now. Actually, Kingdom Hearts 2 came out when I was in 6th grade. That was 2006. So it's been... It's been 12 years since I've played through a new Kingdom Hearts game. So I've definitely had plenty of time to think about all the worlds I would really like to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So Square Enix has confirmed that they started working on Kingdom Hearts 3 as early as 2006 when Kingdom Hearts 2 first came out on the PlayStation 2. The first time we heard anything about Kingdom Hearts 3 was actually at E3 in 2013, where they first showed off gameplay trailers of the game that they were working on. To be honest, when I first saw that footage, I wasn't that excited because it didn't show off anything new to me. What the gameplay really just looked like was Sora killing Heartless, which is something that we saw in both the first and second Kingdom Hearts. So when they showed it off in 2013, there was a lot of excitement, but not a lot of real depth on what that game would look like and the worlds that we would see in it. But since it was announced in 2013, we have gotten two amazing trailers to show off how this game is going to look. The first trailer that released in 2018 was themed around Toy Story, which is super exciting. The trailer looked awesome and featured Toy Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and that was actually the first time we had ever seen anything other than classic Disney movies introduced into a Kingdom Hearts 3 game. So then we knew that Pixar Disney worlds were going to be a thing. And then the second trailer came out, which was super good, but also quite upsetting to me because I had planned to talk about how I wanted to see a Monsters, Inc. world before that trailer came out, so I kind of missed the opportunity there on showing off the ideas and stuff that I want to see. So now it's official that the city of Monstropolis will be in Kingdom Hearts 3, and guys, it looks so good. I mean, you don't have to believe me, but in my idea book, Kingdom Hearts 3 worlds, Monsters, Inc. was the first thing that I put down on paper because it was the thing that I would be like the most excited to see. So here are some things that I wrote down that I would really want to see in the Monsters, Inc. world. Not all of them were in the trailer, but some of them were. And the first thing that I said was I was really excited to see the possibility of Sora, Donald, and Goofy monster versions of those characters. I had originally planned to draw my own ideas of what those might look like, but now that we know what monster Sora looks like, I don't think that would be really fair, as I couldn't be as creative as possible because I do know what he looks like now. Another thing that I wrote down and something that we did see on the trailer was Sora riding on top of the closet doors. Traveling through the company on those closet doors was something that I myself thought of as well and was shown off in the trailer. Another really cool feature that I think that they could use with that is the possibility to go into the human world in these doors. So then we would pretty much see one world that was actually two worlds, the human world and the monster world. Everything looked really good in the trailer. Compared to the first trailer we saw in 2013, you can see that the developers have put a lot of work into it. One other thing that I didn't see in the trailer, but I would be really excited, is if they did Monsters, Inc., I think it would be really fun to incorporate a Scare a Kid minigame. So kind of like in the Monsters, Inc. movies, basically the monsters training on scaring kids. I think it would be really funny to have Sora train to scare these kids in that fashion, so that way you could get a high score and compete with your friends on PSN or whatnot. Pretty sure I've said everything I can about Monsters, Inc. and how excited I'm about it. I really wish I would have made this video sooner, but that's okay. It's still gonna be included in Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's something to be excited about regardless. One of my favorite parts of the original Kingdom Hearts world was the Alice in Wonderland world. I really like how they incorporated a big verse and a tiny verse. The tiny verse was fun to like have Sora climbing around on tables, climbing, and being very small compared to the enemies he was fighting was really fun for me. And still to this day, it's one of my favorite worlds to play through. I would love to see another world that incorporated the tiny aspect. So I thought, what is a cool world that I would want to see? And that's Bug's Life. It would be so cool to play as Sora as an insect and talking around with bugs. This could be a small world similar to like Winnie the Pooh's storybook world, which wasn't an official Kingdom Hearts world. I would love to be tiny, bug-sized, and play as Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Bug's Life has an amazing set of characters like the caterpillar, the roly-polies, the ladybug, and even the bad guy grasshoppers. They were all such awesome characters. I feel like Bug's Life is also a Disney movie that doesn't get a lot of attention these days, as it was one of their first movies, and you rarely see anything made about it or talked about it anymore, at least not in this day and age. I loved watching that movie as a kid, and that's the other thing, so many of us will be playing through Kingdom Hearts 3 as adults, even though those games were from our childhood. So I think Bug's Life would be a perfect nostalgic world for all of us 90s babies to enjoy again. I think it would be awesome to see Sora with like a plant-based Keyblade. There are so many plant, insect-based aspects that I would like to see. Bug lives matter, right Flick? You guys remember this dude? So, Stitch is one of my favorite Disney characters of all time. He's an alien, he's soft and fluffy. When we first saw the Lilo and Stitch world from Kingdom Hearts 2, it was really just space themed, and Stitch ended up becoming a summon, which I honestly thought was kind of a mistake. Lilo and Stitch is a fantastic modern Disney movie. Not only could the setting of the world be in Hawaii, but it could also be space. So there's this opportunity to have like awesome space battles, or even like a starship part of the world where you fly around, more sandboxy than most of the world's layouts would be. And then you actually have Hawaii, which is beautiful. In Lilo and Stitch, they do a lot of surfing. That's an awesome way to travel between islands in the game. And what I think would be really cool is if Lilo and Stitch needed help finding a certain experiment, and of course, that experiment would lead them to like the hole of the world, or the keyhole to the world that they need to shut. I imagine the Lilo and Stitch world very cinematically in my head, like the same way Lilo got Stitch. I feel like she would do the same thing with Sora, Donald, and Goofy, kind of just take them into this home, this oddball gang of people that are all family now and live together, and Lilo and Stitch would hide them and try to help them find their ohana, or whatever it is that they're looking for. Lilo and Stitch is one of my favorite Disney movies, and I would love to see more attention given to Lilo and Stitch in the newest game. So my final world, I think it's a stretch, but I think a lot of people are actually thinking about that, because Disney recently bought the rights to a very epic franchise, and that franchise is Star Wars. Whether or not you like the new movies, you have to admit almost everybody has seen Star Wars. And Star Wars really isn't a Disney movie, but now Disney owns it, and that actually opens up a huge possibilities of what Square Enix could do for a potential Kingdom Hearts 3 world. If you take a movie that looks realistic and try to pair it up with animation, it's not gonna work. But we're lucky enough to know that Star Wars has already had a full animated series, Clone Wars. And the animation style is actually really awesome in that series, and it would totally work with cartoon-like graphics that we see in Kingdom Hearts. And honestly, it's such a broad subject, like I don't even know where they could start. So if they did make a Star Wars themed world, what I really hope that they would do is stick with the classic trilogy. I would much rather see Sora paired with Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi rather than Kylo and Rey. But I think if they stuck within that timeline, it would actually please a lot of fans. There's a lot of different opinions on the new Star Wars movies. A lot of people like them, and a lot of people don't. It would be really awesome to see Sora as a rebel fighter and just like trying to pick between the light side and the dark side, because Sora already is the light. I think it would be a great world to face off good against evil. It would be awesome. I'd love to see like Darth Vader in this game so much. And that's the other thing. We all love the different keyblades from each different world. Like, it's a collectability aspect. Even if it's like not the strongest keyblade, we tend to think that they're cool and do want to get all of them. In a Star Wars world, our keyblades would actually be lightsabers, and that is just so cool. What color lightsaber do you think Sora would have? Or if Sora would even use a lightsaber, or if it would look like a key, would it be yellow? I don't know. It's something that I've thought about a lot though. And so yeah, guys, those are the worlds that I would really love to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. Bug's Life, Lilo and Stitch, and Star Wars. I think that all of those would be fantastic worlds for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I honestly hope that I'm right about some of them. I mean, I was right about Monsters, Inc., even though you guys don't have to believe me, but I know that I wanted it and that I called it, so I can feel good about that. So please, guys, leave a comment down below about the worlds that you would like to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. No, it's okay, I'll wait. Like, go ahead. But in all seriousness, guys, yes, please comment because I read each and every one of them. I like to make this channel community driven. I like you guys to feel like you're a part of it, and I do read all of your comments. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to become part of the Pokemon Trainer family. We have an awesome time on this channel. I talk about Nintendo, Pokemon, anime, and all of the nerdy things that I adore. You guys are my absolute favorite people, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. And maybe some things are